What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Hope all you had a great day so far today. Listen, I know my review is like mad late, but it's been a long day. Like I have been busy since 9 o'clock this morning until 7:30 tonight. It's been a busy day. um, very hectic today. But I just got done watching today's episode of GH. Whew. This episode was a lot to unpack. Valentine and Miss Anna, I'm disappointed to say the least. They had Peter where they wanted him, dead to rights, at gunpoint. Anna disappointed the hell out of me. I say, Anna, instead of trying to shoot him in the arm, shoot him in the head. What are you doing? Valentine, shoot him. They let themselves get distracted and his ass got away. And then they want to sit here and try to call a search party, fam. I'm like, what are you doing? You should have shot him in the head. But I mean, I understand before they shot him, they wanted information about the whereabouts of Drew. They should have known Peter wasn't going to give them that voluntarily. Of course, Peter had a price for that information. He was like, yeah, I'm not giving that info to y'all for free. It's going to cost you. And then he started spouting off about how, he could make sure Finn goes to prison for what happened to him. I'm like, first of all, Peter, with you being alive and coming back, nobody's gonna believe anything happened to you. From what I see, you don't even have a scratch on you. So how could you possibly prove Finn did anything to you? There's no cameras. The cameras were down. There's no proof whatsoever. None. Zilch. Nada. So shut your mouth. Um yeah, I was super irritated with Anna and Valentine. I said, why did y'all not shoot him? Shoot that man. But they did figure out that whoever he's working with, Peter's definitely not the boss. I mean, think about it. We all know Victor Cassadine is the boss. There's no way a Cassadine will work for the likes of Peter. No way in the world. Absolutely not. So now they got to figure out who the boss is. Hopefully, they're more smart about that than the whole how they handled this Peter situation, because that was just foolishness. Um, so moving on from that, Michael and Willow. Willow was irking my soul today. She really was. Because I'm like, Willow, you finally got Michael. Y'all are finally together. You can finally be together. Michael brings up marriage. You know what I'm saying? Because, he could see them get married again. She basically don't want to do it. She doesn't want to do it right now because she feels like, having another wedding so soon and stuff. So what? It's called being, spontaneous and throwing caution to the wind. You finally got the man that you love. All you have to do now is get your marriage to Chase annulled, and you and Michael can get married again for real this time. You know what I'm saying? Out of love. But she don't want to do that right now. Right now, she wants to wait. But she does want Michael to move into the gatehouse with him. Um, I would prefer the marriage first. I'm just saying, but whatever they do, it is what it is. I really don't care. Happy for you. So anyway, moving on from that, I'm surprised that some of y'all was irking me yesterday in the comments. I'm like, in a good way though, not in a bad way. But it was like, how could y'all not see? Because some of y'all, I was reading some of y'all comments, and y'all up in the comments talking about, oh, that's not Sonny's house. That's probably the Metro Court. Y'all been watching this show too long not to know what Sonny bedroom look like. I said, how y'all don't see that that's Sonny's bedroom? I said, I could tell by the color scheme where the bed is, that little cabinet he got right there. I said, that's his bedroom. Um, so Sonny done popped up in the bedroom. Carly and Jason was about to get down with the get down. They was about to solidify their relationship sexually. They was about to, call out the Lord's name all night long until Sonny got there. Um, Carly done passed the hell out. I said, Carly, wake up, give her some smelling salt. She was just surprised to see Sonny and stuff, wondering what happened to him, and he's explaining what happened to him and stuff with his memory and all that, and they're explaining what's going on with them. And Sonny was like, he was shocked. He was like, when y'all got married? He looking at their clothes, like he could tell they still got the wedding clothes on. She was like a few hours ago. But, Jason explained to him why, the business, they needed to do it. Sonny was sitting there talking about, oh, that was a good strategy. The two of you getting married was good strategy. What? Sonny, I'm expecting you to go to hell off. I was expecting you to throw glassware. I was expecting you to cut some folks out. What are you doing, sir? This was anticlimactic for me. I was like, I had my hopes. My hopes were up here. They were up here. Now they're down here. They're, I said, what are y'all doing? I was expecting Sonny to be pissed. I was like, what's going on? But I'm gonna be optimistic for a second. I said, maybe he's still in shock. He just happy to be home. Maybe he'll get pissed off tomorrow. Maybe. Um, but the question is, what does this mean for Jason and Carly? Like, is Carly gonna stay there or is she gonna go back home? Like, back to her husband? Because technically, her marriage to her marriage to Jason is invalid technically. And I'm like, y'all spent all that good money on a wedding that's invalid. But I guess they need to figure out what they're gonna do with life and get it together rather quickly. Um, but yeah, I was disappointed with that. I was expecting so much more from Sonny. Like I said, this is his first night back, so I'm gonna cut him some slack for a second. But I was expecting him to go the hell off. I really was. I was expecting him to go off, like cut some people out off. Honestly, I freaking love BLQ and Chase. I love them together. Them, hanging out and stuff like that and bonding and talking and stuff. I really do hope that it blossoms into a relationship. I'm hopeful. They definitely got the chemistry. And it's about time for Chase, to have some happiness, some good romance in his life. Um, I don't know what his reaction gonna be when he find out the truth about BLQ's, situation with the baby. I don't know how much that's gonna affect him or not, but I hope it don't. I hope it doesn't affect him a lot to the point where he's frosty with her or whatever. Like I just hope that he can forgive because I want to see them together. So anyway, Maxie might as well tell the truth at this point about Bailey slash Louise. She might as well because she almost gave it away when she kept panicking and telling Austin to bring her to the mansion. Because Austin was like, "Why do I need to bring you to the mansion?" She was like, "Because of the baby." He was like, "Huh?" Like he was mad. He seemed mad, confused. Like, what are you talking about? Um, so she tried to like play it off or whatever, trying to come up with a cover story, talking about because Peter's coming back to town, he could try to go through, the baby to get the Valentine or whatever. That was a good cover. I give Maxie credit. It was a good cover. Um, so of course, when they told Chase and BLQ about it, Chase was making phone calls to the PD, setting up roadblocks, and him and Yuri were securing the mansion and stuff, making sure it was good. BLQ basically told Maxie she should just move in. You know what I'm saying? To protect her from Peter and stuff like that. But I agree with Maxie. I mean, if she moved in, it would raise more suspicion on their plan. Because she would, want to be a mother to her daughter if she lived there. And Monica already thinks that she's a little too attached, so she doesn't want to bring attention. I'm like, at this point, you might as well just tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, Valentine's gonna be pissed, but at this point, you might as well just go ahead and tell it. Um, so Max sent the car for her or whatever to get her and make sure she get home safe. Um, I love that at least Finn and Liz know the truth now. That he was not responsible for Peter's supposed death, and he's pretty much kind of off the hook for it. I would say because there's no evidence linking him to it, so it's like you're off the hook now. I would be rejoicing if I was Finn. Um, I love that scene though between Britt and Liz and stuff like that, and how Britt, she appreciated what Liz did for her, like deleting the files and stuff, so her and Terry would have to work together and hang out and stuff like that. I thought that was pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? Now they're seeing that there is a good side to Britt and stuff like that. She's not evil. She got her wicked ways, but she's definitely not evil. And I love that scene between Britt and Scott and stuff like that, because Scott wants him and Britt to work together to find Liesel. I'm all for an adventure. Like if Britt and Scott decide to team up and go on a little adventure looking for Obrecht, I'm here for it because I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be funny as all hell, to be completely honest with you. They need to find her. They need to get to her quickly because Scott is lost without his little flower, whatever he called her, his little schnitzel, whatever. Um, yeah, he has really developed real feelings for her, and I freaking love it. Um, So anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Britt had called Maxie or whatever to check in with her to make sure she was good once she heard about Peter and stuff. But that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section, let me know what y'all thought about it, and I will see you all later. Have a great night. Peace.